your devices weren't added, and screw you. That's what it said.
Nope. It's not even letting me do it anymore.
It's you got a blurry freaking symbol for up there now. It's hysterical.
Exploit.
Yeah, it's exploit.
Explot.
All right, we are live here on the channel. Welcome everyone to Random Rolls Chat. I am your host, Evil Dungeon Master Vince, sitting alongside the symbol of Jeff.
Hello.
Who is basically, you know, like Batman, the symbol of Jeff, the Batman of Jeff.
The Jeff symbol.
The Jeff, yeah, something
Signal.
like that. I don't know.
Signal.
The Jeff signal. Yeah, there we go.
You go.
We'll just wait here for a little bit while we tell people, you know, we're live.
I am the knight. I am the Batman.
Why do you sound like you're Russian Batman?
Actually, in the Flash universe, he's Russian or something like that? No, that's his father. Okay, which universe is he's Russian?
I don't.
Come on, DC boy.
Russian? I don't know. I don't remember that one.
Yeah, where Superman's Russian and Batman's Russian.
Superman Russian was Superman Red Sun.
Yeah, Red Sun. The Red Sun universe. That's it.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Batman's
consider
also
that.
Russian.
That he is true, but I never considered that its own like a universe. That was just like kind of an Elseworlds thing. That's what they used to call it.
Offshoot.
Yeah, they called it Elseworlds. Was what DC called their what if equivalent to Marvel.
Mm-hmm. The What If series.
Yeah.
Now the What If series is just all one topic. It's not a continuous thing. I thought Red Sun was a multi-series comic.
Is it? I don't. If it is, I didn't keep up with it because I didn't care for it. I mean, I thought it was just kind of dumb.
Superman Red Sun is a 3-issue prestige format comic miniseries published by DC Comics that was released under Elseworld imprint in 2003. Still,
yeah,
interesting.
I told you it was Elseworlds, so
they made a whole movie about it.
Yeah, there was an animated movie for it. It was actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Someone did a stop motion comic one for it too on YouTube. I remember watching that.
Interesting.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, so we're live, and hopefully people will show up today.
Well, we got the chat going in case somebody shows up.
Yeah, if nobody shows up, it's fine. We'll just talk, and people can listen to it afterwards. So, what are we going to talk about today?
Well,
yeah.
You want to tell them the plan? What you're planning on doing from now on?
I plan on saying no. My plan is
no to drugs.
Dare is coming back. No. I'm going to try to pick topics for every week, and then we're going to roll a dice according to how many topics we have, and that's the topic we're going to talk about to start the show off. So it's a 1d4 for this week because we got 4 different topics.
Remember, say the topics for next week if we
No. Oh yeah, that's fine.
Or we could just pick what you roll will be the first topic we talk about.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
So topic 1 is going to be talking about the Terminator movie series. Topic 2 is an RPG property that can be made into a TV show or a movie that we think would be interesting. Topic 3 would be if you had $1 million to spend as you wish, after sorting out bills and everything like that, just an extra $1 million to burn out. Like think like Brewster's Millions when he had all that money to spend. You remember that movie?
I think the Brewster Millions concept is a better one than what would you do with $1 million.
Yeah,
if you had to spend it on junk that you could not have at the end of a month.
Yeah,
how would you blow it?
Yeah, perfect. And the last one, what can we do to fix the DC extended universe, the movie universe itself? Because obviously it's in trouble, so.
All right.
I got my little D4 right here. I'm going to roll it. And we're talking about the Terminator series.
Okay.
Number 1. So our topic is, what can we do to fix the Terminator movie series? Well,
Considering
you said
everything,
you said you had a quick answer before when we were talking about this. So
considering everything after Terminator 2 Judgment Day non-canon. There we go. Fixed it. Done.
why do you consider that's fixing it?
Because they went in a really weird direction after Terminator 2 Judgment Day, with the whole John Connor's no longer the hero, but he is, but now he's not. It's his
Yeah, that's
mother.
true.
Well, I
True.
mean, given what Terminator does, it's a good thing they keep the canon idea that everything changes every time they win. So
And they
sometimes,
keep changing Judgment Day, like you were saying too.
yeah. So uh, the canon reason is John Connor is the hero, and Terminator has to go kill him. That's the canon reason. But then the second one happened where he's also the hero and he must be killed, which again kind of co-aligns with what the original idea was. And then the second one is his wife. That was the problem.
I think so. Yeah.
The talk to the hand.
I honestly liked Salvation, 2009 film Salvation.
That was good. That was a decent one with
It
Patrick
was a good
Bateman.
concept. Patrick Bateman?
Well, I'm wrong.
You mean Christian Bale?
Christian Bale. Thank you.
You think? How would you confuse? Michael Ironside was in it, but I don't. I mean, other than that,
Was
I don't-
he?
yeah, he was. He was General Ashton. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Let me present.
Go on.
He's gonna present. Hold on. What window is that? This is it right here. Okay. Share. Yeah. See, Michael Ironside's in it.
Oh. I'm sorry. Put up a comparison pictures between Patrick Bateman and Christian Bale.
Patrick Bateman and Christian Bale. Patrick Bateman. Oh, you are pretty. Wow. He looks a lot like Christian Bale.
Fuck yeah, he does. It's fucking weird. They should do the next Twins movie.
You're right. He looks just like Christian Bale. That is really, 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 really weird.
Put up the side by side.
I mean, here's an older picture of him right here. Where'd that other one go? Oh, I can't put them up by side. That's why. I could do this. Remove.
Both fantastic actors.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I don't think I can actually put them all up at once.
Nope, probably not.
Yeah, it lets you share screen, but not like every screen. Maybe do entire screen.
Oh, here's a good picture. Hold on.
There. I just had to share my desktop to see it. I mean, they look exactly alike. It's kind of weird.
So
yeah,
do I send this?
Looks like Christian Bale.
Is there any way I could send this to you? No.
No, probably through Discord, if anything.
Yeah. Let's see.
I never actually put these two together that they were similar in looking and acting.
Check out that one.
Where'd you send it?
Private chat.
Oh, okay. Oh, you found a side-by-side picture. Yeah. I mean, they look really eerily similar, so.
They get the narrow nose.
Mm-hmm.
They got a furrowed brow. Christian Bale has an elongated chin. Patrick Bateman does not.
Okay. Yeah, Patrick Bateman is suffering from lack of chin, pretty much.
Lack of the chin, yeah. Well, of course, it could be the angle of the picture, too.
Mm. It's just weird. I never put those two together. But anyway.
Anyway.
Tangent there. Yeah, they look alike. But anyway, the Terminator Salvation movie I thought was actually pretty good. I like the concept, but the one thing about it that I thought after watching it was that it would make a great TV show, not a movie.
I think After Judgment Day would have been a good TV series or a good movie. That's what Salvation's all about.
Oh yeah, Terminator. Yeah. You didn't like what did you think about Rise of the Machines was okay.
Oh, the very last one?
No, that was Dark Fate.
Dark Fate. Rise of the Machines. Where you talking about the one where no. Oh, you're talking about where his mother was the hero of time.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was an interesting concept. Like I said, I like the fact that the judgment and the scenario behind Judgment Day changes every time they win.
Yeah.
The Judgment Day is a canon event. It happens no matter what. But the reasoning behind it changes every time.
True.
It's basically a giant what if series.
Well, the Terminator series is so screwed up as far as canon's concerned because they kept changing things that there's 2 different or 3 different timelines that nobody can get straight except for the person that made the thing.
I to be honest, if this is what they were going for, that everything changes every time they win scenario, there's no way to change it. And it's pretty much set that it doesn't matter what you put in there, it's going to change anyway.
And then we have the we had the Sarah Connor Chronicles that were on Fox.
I never watched it.
Why didn't you watch it, man? It was really good.
I might have been too busy with, Navy stuff.
Oh, that Navy thing.
Yeah. No. I heard about it. It was the concept behind it was okay. I'm surprised that John Connor wasn't banging that thing every night. Excuse me, Mom, I'm going to my room for my sex bot for a little bit. I mean, the Terminator.
Yeah, because just about everybody in the world wanted to bang Summer Glau at that point. I mean, look, she was hot as a Terminator robot.
Right.
I don't understand why it's not canon because it was actually a pretty decent series and they spent a lot of money on it in the first season.
It's not canon?
No.
Where does it say that?
I was just reading before the show about these things just in case it came up.
Oh,
and
really? Okay.
Everyone said it's not canon to the Terminator
universe.
Yeah, it's its own separate universe. In fact, they said it contradicts a lot of things that happened in the first and second one, though. I don't understand how. I didn't look into it too deep.
I'm gonna consider it canon for the simple fact that, like I said, every time they win, shit changes. This could be a canon one. Well, I mean, if it changes every time, then none of it's canon.
It's true.
Other than the original.
But the thing is, it takes place right at the end of Terminator 2 into Terminator. This is like it continues on into it.
Terminator: The Sex Bot Chronicles.
Now, the first episode is an explosive time traveling episode that they go from the future, the past, and then they have to hide out. You should definitely, if you could find it, just watch it. I mean, at
All right,
least it gets canceled on the big cliffhanger, but it was really good.
all right. Which one is your favorite?
Out of all of them, I probably like Judgment Day T2.
I like the original a lot better than T2,
Okay.
and for the simple fact that Michael Bean's character, how he dreams about the future, that
Yeah.
future looks bleak and dystopian and badass.
True.
They have laser guns, and then you go to Salvation where they're like, let's use regular guns against robots. Because using guns against metal things works.
I mean, it does. Not really, but it does.
Nice contradiction right there. But yeah, I like the original one a lot better.
This one was probably, I think this was pretty bad. Terminator Genesis.
Hello, Robo.
Hey, Robo Rob, what's going on, man? T2 is the best. Yeah, I agree. I like T2. That was probably my favorite one. The Guns N' Roses video they did with this, and I thought it was awesome. And what's her name? Linda Hamilton getting like absolutely buff for the movie. Completely changed around her character.
It kind of took me off how everyone was jumping down her case because she got buff. It's like, what about it?
Yep. What do you mean, what about it? I mean, she got, for Terminator 2, she worked out and changed her entire attitude around because
Exactly.
she became...
That's what Sarah Connor would do.
Yeah, because she became an end-of-the-world prepper because of Judgment Day.
She became a prepper. I mean, she did.
She did. She became an underworld prepper.
That's a funny way of putting it, though.
Yeah. What is all this fan fiction we have up there? This is all
Thank
the other
swish.
all the other shitty Terminator movies that were listed. And then they tried to come back and they gave us this piece of shit, Dark Fate.
Talk through the hand. It's so stupid.
This I don't know, gender neutral Terminator and this girl they have to protect now because she's the future.
No, remember, she's human, not a Terminator. She just was trained super hard for being a soldier, I guess. I can still feel pain. It's like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's the other one. Dark Fate. I thought Dark Fate was pretty cool for the concept of
Yeah, I'm talking about Dark Fate. Yeah,
badass.
Yeah, I'm talking about Dark Fate. That's why I said this absolute piece of shit movie. Yeah, exactly.
So that's what killed it right there.
The TV show was actually pretty good right up until the writer's strike killed it. Yeah. Is that why they canceled? I never knew why they canceled because it was such a good show. And then they had such a good plot line going and then they just kind of died. I guess one of the writer's strikes killed it.
Yeah.
Dumb.
But, I mean, like we discussed earlier, everything is canon. It makes sense that everything's canon. There's even a few comic series.
Yeah.
RoboCop versus Terminator.
I think
that's considered canon in the universe.
Is it?
Yeah. Instead of
I think Dark Horse does it.
Yeah, so they always do the horror movies. Where instead of Omnicorp making RoboCop, it's whatever that other company is in the Terminator series.
Wow, there's a lot of Terminator comics I didn't even realize were there. Here's your RoboCop one. A lot were very good, man. Yeah.
Do you want me to give the ending to Terminator versus RoboCop?
Who would win?
Who won in the canon, or who do you think would win?
I think he's asking who would win, as in what would, I guess, I don't know. I can't clarify his question other than what he wrote.
Well, spoiler alert, you know, Mickey Mouse ears if you don't want to hear it. RoboCop wins because in the RoboCop movies, RoboCop always wins. Terminator always loses in their movie franchise too. So that makes sense in the comic book series that RoboCop will win anyway.
Boo.
Oh, but there's a reason. There's actually they give you an explanation how he wins though.
Frank Miller did the original RoboCop versus Terminator. Huh. Oh
Mhm.
wow. Okay, that's interesting. Didn't know that.
That would make a good miniseries. Uh, so RoboCop flies to space, links up with the Cyberdyne satellite up there controlling the Terminators, and hacks into it and changes the AI Cyberdyne it changes the Cyberdyne AI to work like RoboCops, and so all the Terminators end up becoming like RoboCops. It's kind of funny. Even one of their factories start making RoboCop Terminators.
Oh my god. That's almost as bad as Picard putting the pi formula in for the Borg. Ugh. So that's how he won. Okay. Yeah. I guess Marvel Comics did Terminator too.
I mean, uh, they've done Terminator. Yeah, that's how all the RoboCop movies go.
Yeah, he would lose, upgrade, then kick butt.
Unless you're talking about the latest RoboCop, which he uh, shut down and reset and became a different RoboCop. Um,
Dynamite to the
dun,
wow,
dun,
this is
dun,
a
dun,
lot.
dun, 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 dun. I just get that theme song stuck in my head now.
What theme song?
The RoboCop.
Oh, yeah, I don't know the RoboCop theme song off the top of my head. So, let's see here. I haven't read it since it was released in like '92.
I think Terminator's also gone against some of the major superheroes too.
I don't know. Fixing this franchise, I'd have to just do a complete reset at this point.
Now, even a complete reset would be considered a new timeline. Sorry, buddy, you cannot fix it. It's set up to fail.
I mean, you could basically just say that Terminator 1 and 2 are canon and just erase everything after that.
Oh, and give in to the fans? No, Hollywood couldn't do that.
Yeah, they'll probably just erase everything but Terminator 1 and then make like Terminator 2025 or something, like they did
But
with Halloween and everything.
look up the Predator versus. In fact, I think Predator versus Wolverine just came out not too long ago.
Movie? Or you mean comic books?
Comics, yeah.
All right.
They've done. Even if they did that kill Raven, it's still considered canon, unfortunately.
Just leave it alone and come with something new. Yeah, I mean, wait, there's a video of it?
A video of what?
2013. Oh, 2013 Wolverine versus the Predator. Super Beatdown. Superpower Beatdown. Oh, that YouTube series. I forgot about that. Here it is. Predator versus Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
This just came out.
And there's also a Predator versus Batman. Uh, there's a Predator versus Judge Dredd.
Yeah, I think we were all excited about the movie of Aliens versus Predator when it was first announced as a movie. So here's a question. How did Skynet send the Terminator back in time before it was actually built? Remember, Skynet was built because of the tech it sent back.
No, that's the whole premise of the second movie. So canon, the only true canon event, the first Terminator, they sent back Terminator before Skynet was even around.
Yeah.
And then they kill the Terminator, and Cyberdyne Systems gets a hold of the tech and making what's his name Dyson to start working on an AI program to work with the components they found in the factory. And he starts the whole AI program, whole Skynet program, to work with these devices that they found.
Yeah. They did that partly in the Sarah Conica Chronicles too, about how they found the piece and he was working on it and stuff like that.
Hmm. It was almost like it was fate to work on this system, because if you watch the second movie, again, when she goes after Dyson, uh, you can actually hear the Terminator theme song going in the background, or when you hear the Terminator hunt down somebody.
Yeah, the doo, 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 doo. Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
you could actually hear that kind of when Sarah hunts down Dyson.
Yeah, that is true. I forgot about that. It's been such a long time since I've seen these movies.
You
Mhm.
naively thought they would just adapt to the comics. Ha! Yeah, we all get those hopes, buddy. They never work.
No, they're never going to adapt any real good comics that for nothing that matters or makes sense. No, yeah, it's true about time travel. Everything's all messed up.
Yeah, you're gonna make a series about time travel. It doesn't matter what you change about it; it automatically is going to change no matter what.
I mean, we can look at Time Bandits. Remember Time Bandits, the TV series?
I've never watched it.
Oh, that's not the Time Bandits. I'm talking about no, maybe it wasn't Time Bandits. What was the one? Oh, it was not Time Bandits. It was
Back to the Future.
no, it was a TV series when the guy
I
had a
just
watch, a
I just
pocket
rewatched
watch.
Pocket Watch.
Yeah, I can't think. It was a time traveling series in the '80s. The guy had a pocket watch that he could use to stop time and reverse time. I can't remember the name of that series.
I just rewatched the Back to the Future, the very first one,
Mm-hmm.
and there is so much shit I didn't realize going into it. There's a lot of canon events that happen within the movie. Like you say, in the very beginning, he's talking to Marty's talking to Jennifer,
Yeah.
and they do the audition for the dance,
Uh huh.
and of course he fails and doesn't get it because the reason being too loud. Um, then as they're going back home, he's talking to Jennifer. And she's like, "Well, why don't you have a tape? Why don't you submit it to a why don't you submit it to a studio?" She goes, "Well, I can't do that because I'm afraid." To sum it up, I'm afraid they'll judge me. And when he goes back in time, his he finds out his father is a writer, and his father goes and he goes, "Well, why don't you submit this stuff? This stuff looks good." He goes, "I don't want to because I'm afraid they'll judge me."
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so I'm like, that's a father son scenario right there. He sees where his fear comes from about sending his tape, his demo tape.
Hmm. Now this is the TV show I was talking about. It's called Voyagers.
Oh, okay.
A
No, I've
member of
never
a
seen it.
yeah, it was a member of a league of time travelers and a boy.
Well, I mean, it's an '80s, early
Yeah,
'80s series. Of course, they have to have the the
the kid in there,
well, I would say the plot foil,
the
the reason,
annoyance.
yeah, the annoyance. Thank you, the uni of the show.
So they basically went around repairing errors in world history. I think it only lasted like a season, but I remember this show. Watching the show, it was so bad, and they kept screwing everything up. They'd lose the timepiece that they had to use. I was just like, ah,
Why do you keep giving it to the old man? He keeps losing that shit. Guys, I lost the timepiece again. Damn it, George!
or they'd be like on when you watch Sliders, they constantly lose the timing device, or they misplace it, or something dumb like that.
That's why. All right, so I was watching Voyager again, and I was like, I can't stand this shit.
Voyager.
'Cause, yeah, it seems
Oh, with Captain Catherine Janeway.
Captain Janeway, which nobody voted for. In your poll.
Because nobody likes her as captain.
At the very beginning, half her crew dies, or at least most of them do.
I watched
the very
it
first episode.
For like 2 to 3 episodes, and I just couldn't stand her prudish, annoying face. So,
Well, I
not that I
didn't
have a better
mind.
one.
I didn't
Yeah.
mind the characters, but each episode was them like, well, how did we fuck up now?
Yeah. You mean the chick whose go-to move is blow up the ship? Well, I mean, pretty much nailed it right there.
You can't tell me what to do. I'll blow up my ship if I want to.
Screw you guys. I'm blowing up my ship.
Captain, what's wrong? I didn't have a cup of coffee today.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, that was probably... You know what? It's not the worst Star Trek now.
Nope.
I'm thinking the worst Star Trek now is probably is that Discovery or
Discovery,
whatever?
yeah.
STD. It's not STD. Well, yes, it is. You moron.
Star Trek Discovery, yeah.
It's STD.
It's AIDS. I mean STD.
Now I will say that I had my doubts, but I really did learn to really get into Strange New Worlds.
I would say this about Discovery, right?
Mhm.
It's a very interesting subject. The writers, I don't know what the hell was up with the writers, but it was a very interesting concept. It was a very interesting set of characters. I didn't like the fact that it was changing everything up. Like now we can bend space or teleport our whole ship.
Hey, I liked Enterprise. It does make it look like gold. You're right.
Oh,
hey, I'm sorry.
Like
the moment that Discovery put Stacey Abrams as president of the United States Planets made me one go click. Give me a break.
A virus is what? No, the genetic testing is what changed the Klingons.
Oh
no,
yeah, that's true.
Enterprise, the holodeck program.
That pissed me the fuck off.
We had Jonathan Frakes at the very end.
Yeah, it had most of the Next Generation crew towards the end. Yeah, but I was the chef the whole time. Fuck you. That's why they never showed Chef.
Why do they keep changing Klingons? Because they don't like Klingons. They're against what their motto is, which is modernizing everything. Was it Hawk2? What?
It's Hawk2? Klingons? I don't know why they keep changing them. They changed them to more barbaric. I mean, in Next Generation and everything in the movies.
Originally, they were a representation of the Russians.
Yeah.
And then the idea of Russians changed, so I guess they had to change them too. Had to change those too.
We don't speak of that time.
That's second edition Star Trek.
No, that was Worf's answer.
Oh yeah,
where they did that time travel episode. And why did they so much different? We don't speak of that time.
It was Deep Space Nine, yeah, where they go back in the Troubles with Tribbles episode.
Yeah, we don't speak of that time. I couldn't stop laughing at that.
It's the way they. It's a lot of things that these modern honest version of things that we don't. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, they were friggin' annoying in the book with that. And now it's just like, I'll take them over what Disney's putting out there. You're right.
I like the Yuuzhan Vong. I mean, I thought they were a good adversary. You know, coming in from the outside of the galaxy to come, take over the Star Wars galaxy.
No,
they made a good nemesis.
Nemesis.
Nemesises.
Yeah.
Nemesises.
Whoa.
What?
No, just saying, wow.
Isn't that the plural way to say it? Nemesises?
Nemesis. That's what you were saying.
Nemesis. Nemesis. No, I mean the fact that they never used technology was an interesting twist.
True.
And the
I mean,
fact
they have all that entire book series that they could use, and they just, I don't know what they're doing. Like it devolve into a Star Wars. I can't stand
there
it
were
thing.
Cinebyte Spaceworks with what's like there?
Singularity grenades and cricket missiles.
I like to think of them as Cinebyte Spaceworks. That is the best way to describe them.
What?
Do you want to do the Dead by Daylight? I came.
You opened the box. I came. Oh my god, Dead by Daylight just they just took that character and just crapped on him. It's such a pity.
Yeah, Robo, you're correct. It would be, but unfortunately, Catherine Kennedy could not find any source materials for her movies or shows.
Yeah, Rogue Squadron would have been a great TV series.
I can see that like an A-team sort of vibe. You know, they have to come in, do missions, and save the day.
I mean, the movie was the Rogue One movie was excellent. Probably the last good Star Wars movie, really, to be honest.
But Rogue Squadron was named after Rogue One.
Yeah, I know Rogue
canon
One. Yeah.
now instead of Luke being the Rogue Starfighter and starting his own squadron, the Rogue Squadron.
Wasn't Rogue One? No, okay. Wasn't Wedge Antilles the part of Rogue Squadron, or was he without?
Yes, he was.
Okay, I thought so.
He was Luke's number 2. His side wing.
His side wing. He was his wingman when he goes out to the bars.
There he is.
Hey, Wedge. Yeah, Wedge would be an excellent main character.
I would agree with that too. That they can't have Luke in there because
Mark Hamill's an idiot.
They had to pay Mark Hamill.
Yeah,
they can't be doing that shit.
Yeah, they'd have to actually pay him, and he's not free. So
no, he is not free. He will make you pay out the ass for him. It was just like I played Luke Skywalker and I played the Joker.
I played all these roles and I don't care.
Pay me money.
Yeah, pretty much. An animated version of the style of Clone Wars for Rogue Squadron. That would be interesting to see.
They had a good someone did an independent did a anime for Star Wars was really good.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember what it was named or anything?
I'm looking it up right now.
Oh, all right.
It was Julia Rimster. It's called the TIE Fighter Remastered.
It was on YouTube?
Yeah. You want to watch it?
The TIE Fighter Remaster?
We might get flagged. But
no,
as long as you're adding commentary, I think it's fine. It came out 7 years ago. It's 8.1 million views.
I see it now, yeah.
They did a really fantastic job with that.
I don't think the sound is even on for people to hear it. I think with this, let's see. Is it? No.
Yeah, it's that very top one right there.
Yeah, I see it. I don't think people can hear that.
So. Would you support a reboot of Star Wars? Depends on the reboot and who's in charge of it. If they put Kathleen Kennedy, hell no.
I mean, she's already going to be in charge of it.
Where Luke has to constantly chant, "We are one, we are two, we are many." Look at your voice.
That was just. Well, I mean, as long as I'm just in the background. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty well done looking at it.
It's excellently done. Yeah, I would love a series.
It looks very Robotech.
It does, or what's that? What's the one where the planes turn into robots?
BattleTech?
No, it wasn't BattleTech.
That Robotech's the planes turns into robots.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's Robotech.
Oh, I'm thinking of that giant mech warrior guy. Yeah, now I have to look it up.
You know
Amuro.
what's sad is the fact that these people who do these things on YouTube can't make any money off of this, and they can only do it for 15 minutes total with credits.
Yeah,
Do a better job than what they're doing
not
now.
not Voltron, but actually, I think this animation is a little bit better than Voltron. No, Gundam. That's it. I think of Gundam.
Oh, okay, Gundam, yeah. Eh. Yeah, this is a little bit different. Yeah, Voltron was along the lines of the same thing like Robotech in a way.
But yeah,
I was, yeah,
this would be a good comparison to Robotech or that other
Gundam.
one. Gundam.
Gundam, you
Thank
said.
you.
Yeah. It almost looked like the ship was real tiny there for a minute.
That's what happens when you go away from an object. They look smaller, buddy.
Yeah? Really?
Buildings don't grow when you get closer to them.
They don't? I always like the cool TIE fighter with the black. That guy right there.
Oh, the TIE pilot.
Yeah, I always liked that outfit, the TIE pilot.
It's pretty badass.
Yeah, I always thought that was cool when I was a kid. I was like, oh man.
I like that one. I like the Scout Trooper one too.
Oh, the one on the bikes from on Endor. Yeah,
Yeah, the moon of Endor, not Endor. The moon of Endor. Get that right.
I don't give a shit.
Don't you soil my Star Wars pride.
You could soul your own Star Wars, pal.
No, Catholic Kennedy's already done that.
But she had no canon to work with, Jeff.
That's true. That's true. She didn't have any canon. There's no source material out there.
At all. Uh,
But yeah, I would love a Rogue Squadron like that.
I wouldn't mind a Terminator cartoon, like an animated series or something. Actually, you know what? They're actually doing one. I just realized it.
They are.
Terminator Zero Year. It's on Netflix.
It's
I
an
just
anime style Terminator.
Terminator Netflix. Terminator Zero animated series. Yeah, let me share for you. Ah, that was loud.
So basically, what they're doing is they're recreating Terminator in the style of Castlevania,
Yeah.
which they did with the Castlevania series, which wasn't too bad.
Well, it really depends on the Rift series where you're going to focus it on. Rob's asking about a Rift series. I mean, I
Rift
love
series?
Rifts. Rifts is a great source material book, but what would you focus it on?
I mean, there's several things to focus it on. I mean, that's the thing. That's the cool thing about Rift. I would like them to do a Rifts about the Broelition.
Defenders of Humanity?
No, the Broelition.
I mean, of course, you could probably focus it on the Coalition. No, the Coalition's bad guys. You can't
If you're
really
talking
focus it on them.
Well, thing is, they made a lot of good guys and the bad guys and the good guys these days.
True.
But I would like to see them do a series on the Coalition, kind of like they would on the Empire, I guess.
That
40K, yeah. I mean, it's kind of out there. They've made some good small series about it. The problem with the Warhammer series is they got rid of Henry Cavill.
Wait. Henry Cavill was in. Did they do a 40K TV series?
No, they were going to do a Warhammer series.
Oh, okay.
And they were going to hire Henry Cavill to do it, which Henry Cavill's a huge Warhammer 40K
definitely.
fan. And they said, "Well, you can't do it." And the reason why is he wanted things to be canon, kind of like we all do. He's generally a nerd like the rest of us and wants things to be proper. He doesn't want new ideas to be put into it.
Looks like they have a Warhammer movie film anime that came out in 2010. Huh. They could do.
Space Nazis.
Yeah, they could probably do ones that are on the Glitter Boys wandering around doing good deeds.
Yeah, but aren't I think the Glitter Boys are part of the coalition, aren't they?
Not necessarily, no. Anybody could. Well, they're not really part of the coalition. They were more part of the original coalition, the Nema. They were part of Nema originally in Chaos Wars.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Chaos Earth, excuse me, Chaos Earth. They were part of that division, but then they never really. I don't know. The coalition didn't adopt them really. So people actually started using them to fight the coalition at that point. So I guess you probably could do a series on the Glitter Boys. They're part of Free Quebec. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that'd be interesting. Aaron Tarn. Yeah, the person that tells you the entire story throughout Rift's history. Yeah, Cavill is still attached to World.
Oh, kick
40K.
ass.
Is he? Awesome.
I thought they kicked him out, but I'm glad he's still attached.
Yeah, it's still. I see it here. It's the teaser trailer with Henry Cavill and Sean Pertwee.
Bless you.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to burp. You know.
Amazon Studios. Huh?
Yeah, Amazon Studios. So I don't know.
So, Warhammer 40K. Who's the bad guy?
I don't know. You
Correct
tell me.
answer is everybody.
Yeah,
Everybody's the bad guy.
Space Marines. I would, yeah. Hopefully he does it. I mean, hopefully he does well with this, and they don't screw it up like they did with The Witcher.
It's the shades of gray, shades of black.
Yeah, that's true.
I see your war boy, and I want to color black.
No, definitely no.
What?
I don't know. Don't sing.
That was a good song. The Painted Black by the Doors, I think it was.
Oh yeah, yeah. I see a red door and I want to paint it black. Oh God, is this real? Am I really seeing this?
I don't know. What are you seeing?
Star Wars: The Old Republic with Keanu Reeves. Oh, it's a concept. Thank God.
Look, it's all AIR. I can easily tell it's AIR.
Yeah, yeah. All right, it had me scared for a minute. I'm like, no, please don't tell me they're gonna destroy the Old Republic now too. Because I wouldn't be surprised. Well, we'll give the fans what we want. We'll do the Old Republic because we hate you.
We'll have to make Darth Vader saying, "We are one, we are two, we are many."
No, he has to say, "Whoa."
There's no way in hell they would ever get Keanu Reeves to sing that song. Tom Hardy is. I can see him as Darth Malik.
Analogy I came up with is imagine rooting for the Nazis because they happen to be fighting.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, that works, Rob. That works.
The heroes of the story of the Warhammer 40K is the side that's stopping the other people from killing you at the moment.
Star Wars: The Old Republic is already doing that. You mean the MMO or? I don't know. Get this out of here before I want to kill myself looking at that.
What? No more Wookiee Jedis? Did they ever show that scene of them fighting?
The Wookiee Jedi?
Yeah.
No, the Wookiee Jedi died off camera because it was too expensive for them to do it. They spent $180 million on it, but they couldn't give us a fucking Wookiee Jedi fight.
According to the story, it was filmed, but due to time restraints, they couldn't show it.
No, they said the writer said that it was in the script, but due to budgeting reasons, they didn't do it.
Oh.
Yeah, we went over that the last time, I think, like a couple episodes ago.
Ruining KOTOR story, yeah. They need to get Henry Cavill in this as a Star Wars producer. They need to get fanboys in, not these,
They're never gonna have
woke
fanboys
idea
come in.
directors and producers.
They're never gonna have fanboys come in, ever. You're gonna get people that have no clue.
I saw the Star Wars once. I could direct it.
Yeah.
The Star Wars.
I saw the Star Wars, yeah. It was I purchased it off the iTunes.
Ma'am, this is Star Trek. No, it's Star Wars. I'm right. You're wrong.
Star Trek. It even says it in the title. No, it's wrong. Okay.
I mean, the Tower are pretty good, but yeah, I would consider them a lighter, lighter color of gray.
A lighter shade of the gray.
Yeah, because they got their moments too.
All right, so thinking on the long, since we're talking about Star Wars, what do you think of Rebel Moon?
Rebel Moon,
which is Zack Snyder's version of Star Wars that he pitched, and they said no, go away. So he made his own.
Okay, I started watching it and I couldn't get. It's a movie on Netflix, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get into the story because it started out so slow.
It was very slow in the beginning, yeah, but then it got very
pay
good.
Attention.
It actually got a lot better.
But there's thousands of different versions of Star Wars out there that people, what if we do it like this, or what if we do it like that? There's thousands of them out there. Just watch Jupiter Ascending. That's another one. What if Star Wars more bureaucratic?
Or you can watch Italian Star Wars. You right?
Yeah.
You all right, buddy? I said, or you can watch Italian Star Wars.
Yeah.
You ever seen Italian Star Wars?
No.
Star Odyssey.
There's also the Indian version.
Yeah. That's just a joke, but the actual
Star. Excuse me.
Yeah, and there's also Star Crash, which is another. I don't know what you want to call it.
There's also the dark hole, the black hole. Where's the dark hole? I think it's the black hole by Disney, which is their version of Star Trek. Spaceballs.
Or just watch Spaceballs. Yeah, we could just watch Spaceballs. Which they better not do another one, which I saw they were going to do.
Well, I mean, if they do it, they're going to have to consult Mel.
He's involved.
All right, so let's say Mel Brooks come to use it. It said, Vince, what should be our title for our next Spaceballs movie?
Star Crash is actually pretty good. You're right. Star Crash is good. The title for the next movie would be just go with what he had.
The Star Wars 2, The Search for More Money?
Yeah.
Spaceballs 2?
Spaceballs 3, Search for 2, which was this, the search for more money.
Can't read colon.
What is this?
Tusken Raider.
King Cole and Ashbach Galaxy's Edge series start off with the brutal Stormtroopers versus Tusken Raiders mini war. That would work. 2 Spaceballs. That's the name of the movie. 2 Spaceballs. Yeah, that would work. I like that one. No, Jeff? No.
No, it works. I like the original a lot more though.
At least you've never seen Star Crash either?
Nope.
You need to watch both of these movies. I mean, come
I
on.
don't want to because I know they'd be cringy, and I would feel
Look at it.
horrible
This is Star Crash.
in the backness of 100 million nights. Okay,
I mean, it's
that's not
really
how
good.
space works, but okay.
It was 1978, so it's not bad for 1978. Yes, that's how the women dressed.
Hi there. I'm Evil Count.
Yeah.
Bye.
Zarzan. There's his evil skull ship.
The
It-
Fister.
They actually made, I think they made a second Star Crash movie, if I'm correct. Yeah. It's definitely anything with Caroline Monroe. Yeah, Star Crash. Look at that. Awesome. Come on, Jeff. You know you like it.
Just go watch the last Starfighter. Oh wait, now I'm interested.
Yeah, I figured you would be once you saw that outfit. I mean, it's a product of its time, and look, it's stop motion animation. There's the non lightsaber.
The one that goes whoosh whoosh.
Yep. The guy who looks like he's the guy from The Greatest American Hero. I mean,
There is no shit.
like all the chicks are just dressed the same way. It's perfect. The robot has its own boobs.
Robo nipples.
Bat nipples. And he died. Yeah, if you have an afternoon to kill time, watch Star Crash or Space Odyssey or Star Odyssey, excuse me. You'll definitely like them both. Italian Star Wars was fun.
Does that count?
What's that?
I did write the original Star Wars. Does that count?
You like the original Star Wars?
Star Wars.
You mean the one that was in Universal Studio? I mean,
Whoa.
Hollywood Studios?
The one that used to be in Disney World, yes, in Tomorrowland.
You know what? It's still going on, which is kind of sad.
Well, there's in 2020, I think it was, they changed everything up. So the original storyline's gone.
The Space There's Not Shame. Yeah, I remember. MST3K spent an episode on those. Yeah. What did you say?
The original one had Pee Wee Herman in it.
Yeah, I never saw that one. When we went to Galaxy's Edge in 2018. Is it Galaxy's Edge? I don't know. I call it Star Wars Land in Florida.
Galaxy's Edge, yeah.
Yeah. They actually had this.
It's not there. It's in Hollywood Studios, like you said.
They moved it. They merged it. Okay. Hollywood Studios is no longer actually a thing anymore, I think.
That's right. Yeah, it's all the same park. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw it there, and it was not that great, but it wasn't Pee Wee Herman, so.
I think Paul, what was his name? Paul
Rubens.
Paul Rubens did a pretty good job.
Did he? What was his part in that?
The pilot.
Did he go?
I think he did at one point.
Dear God. Well, as long as he wasn't spanking his monkey during the thing, so.
I mean, he might have as a robot.
Robo penis must. Never mind.
Go on with your thought, Vince.
Nope.
Yeah,
Star Crash is a really good fun example of a space opera movie. I like the imitation ones like that, like Star Crash and Star Odyssey. They were actually a lot of fun. The fact that they were able to rip off the Star Wars and they couldn't do anything about it at the time.
Nope. What show was it that had the Cylons in it?
Battlestar
Galactica.
I had the two together. Babylon 5 and Battlestar Galactica. Babylon 5, yeah.
I would say Babylon 5 and
Yeah.
that other show to be Star Wars knockoffs as well.
Hmm. Didn't Battlestar Galactica come out before Star Wars?
I think so. I'm not 100% certain. I know a lot of people would be like, "Duh, you're an idiot."
TV series was not the 2004 one. There was one before that. Original.
Actually, I think it came out after, right?
I don't know.
That's 2004.
78. Yeah, it came out around the same
About the same
time-ish.
time. Yeah.
Yeah. A year. Star Wars was 77, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it came out about a year and a half after Star Wars, it looks like.
Yeah. So yeah, they probably based it off Star Wars.
Yeah. The original one, at least. Did you watch Battlestar Galactica or no?
I watched a little bit of it. I thought the story from it was pretty cool.
Well, which one did you watch? The 78 or the 2004 reboot?
I watched the 2004 reboot. I watched
Yeah.
a couple of episodes of the original.
And which one did you like better out of the two of them?
The updated one. But I would say this. I like the voices of the first one, of the original more.
Way Early with Space 1990. Oh, I forgot about that. Space 1999. 1975. Yeah, you're right. I completely forgot about this. 1999.
So that's what Babylon 5 was based off of?
No, he was just saying that this was before all of it. This is before Star Wars itself, too, 75.
The ending was stupid, but I did like the premise of the whole story of, humanity trying to survive their own creation. It's a Star Wars meets Frankenstein.
Babylon 5 is more like Star Trek than Star Wars. Oh, he originally pitched it as a Star Trek show to begin with, but they passed on it. They ripped the idea off for Deep Space Nine.
What?
I could. All right, yeah. Man's got a point there. Yeah, all right. I'm old.
We all are.
It's okay. We love you on this channel, even though if you're old, Steven. I forgot about it, man.
What they ripped the idea off of? Who ripped the idea off of Deep Space Nine?
We also had Blake 7, but that came after Star Wars. I wonder if how many people in this watching this will know Blake 7.
I bet you there would be a lot of people.
It was a British one too, at that. So.
Oh, then nobody.
Wow. I'm sure quite a few people know Blake 7. I know Blake 7. So. BBC. Nobody? Okay. Wow. Scroll.
Yeah. The British Broadcasting Corporation.
No, I know. See, that's why it's a decent one. Had those mystical mumbo jumbo in it for the first couple seasons.
Oh yeah. We were joking about that when we were talking about the poll. It's like nobody wanted to vote for the emissary.
It was horrible. Hey, Celestian's here. Mike.
Hey,
Mike, how you doing, man? Mike will definitely remember Blake 7. I guarantee you.
That's why you say it's horrible.
Yeah. Anyone who watched Doctor Who would definitely know what Blake 7 was. What is Star Pilot 1966? Oh wow.
Dark Matter was very good, and other was Killjoys.
Oh yeah, Killjoys. That was all on Sci-Fi Channel or Syfy. Didn't Dark Matter go over to Amazon for the last season, or am I thinking about something else? I always confuse Dark Matter with another show. Yeah, Mike actually played in our AD&D game before you showed up, Jeff.
Oh, badass.
When we were
So you
playing at
couldn't
the
keep, so you couldn't keep going.
and we were
But
playing at the
shit
Reaper's mini
happens.
store. Yeah.
I like the I like the what they did with the Starship Troopers franchise. The very last movie, Mars, something about the dark side of Mars or something like that.
Oh God, stupid Apple. We already have a show called Dark Matter.
It's not you. No.
I actually started watching this because I wanted to see what it was all about, and it is so slow and so like this guy from another reality hops into a different reality and punches and knocks himself out, sending himself back to the other reality so he can live the life that he wanted to live. And then the other guy's like, "This is not my reality. I want to go back to my." And it's just, no, I'm just done with it after that. I was
So retarded sliders.
yes, pretty much, yeah. That's the whole premise of the show. He was abducted and sent to an alternate life, and the other dude goes to the life that he wanted to have. But I don't know why they named it Dark Matter, but it's just like there was a show
Well,
called
maybe if you
Dark
continue the
Matter.
series,
No.
you're like, and it doesn't really matter that much to me.
Yeah, I think Dark Matter went to Prime.
So
So
sliders,
sliders, yeah.
yeah.
You know what? I agree with JRD, John Rose Davies, about sliders, that they had such a great concept going that could have really explored some really good intellectual stories as far as like his
Ideas,
history and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, ideas. It's just ideas, and they fucking blew it with the shit that they were doing towards the end of when he left the show. They were basically taking pop culture movies that were popular and then jamming them into the show.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons he left. Because
Well,
they were just being shit. So
that one he was becoming Gimli too.
I think he would have stayed with the series even if he was becoming Gimli. So
I don't think he's gonna fly from New Zealand all the way back to the States, all the way to go back to New Zealand every day.
I don't think they were being filmed at the same time, dude.
Well, I mean, if the series continued, they might have.
Maybe. I don't know. I still think that he could have stayed in that series and they should have taken his bitching, as they called it, seriously. You mean the Cinemax porn star? They hired her because they're like, we need some eye candy on this show to get the nerds really in here.
Well, all right. Given the time, it's the '90s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every show was doing that.
True. And they tried to sexy up the other actress, which they couldn't because, well, she just didn't fit the look that they
with
wanted.
that show. It happened with Voyager. It happened with the witches.
Enterprise.
Yeah, Enterprise.
Hell yeah, they had that one scene in Enterprise when they were putting the goo on each other and they were half naked in that fucking room.
I'm pretty sure a lot of teenage boys and girls were like, that looks pretty awesome.
They were fapping away.
But yeah, what's the show with the witches in it that they try to sex up?
Oh, Charmed.
Charmed.
Yeah. Oh, I remember Charmed being huge when it first came out. Why? Because it had 3 hot chicks in it.
Yep, that's the only reason. Make them hotter. Yeah, Jerry Ryan. Yeah.
They ruined that. They ruined that entire Jerry Ryan fan base.
Why?
Because they never mind.
Neither could I, Raven.
Hey, Charmed was good. No, I'm kidding. I can't even say that with a straight
Boobies!
face.
Boobies!
I can't even say Charmed was good with a straight face. It was just an awful concept show that everyone was just like, girls, boobies. And that
They
was
do
it.
magic, so they're powerful. Sure they are, kid. Excuse me, I have to go to the closet for 5 minutes.
Wait, what?
What?
What are you doing in the closet, sir?
Nothing, don't come in here.
I just need 5 more minutes.
Are you
All
hanging
right,
yourself
30
in there? No, I'm not.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
They do
It was
magic.
Yes. It was Jiggle TV.
Jiggle,
What was
there's
the
a lot
there
of
was
that.
another show at the same time as Charm that was on the air too that had the I wonder what it was called. Let's see. Charmed was in 98, so there was something else. I can't remember what the other show was. It was another show that was like on with it that was similar with a bunch of hot chicks. I can't think of the name of it.
I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't remember either. Yeah, I can't. It just escaped me. Oh, Buffy was on the same time, but that
Buffy
wasn't
was,
Buffy. Yeah, the Beastmaster sequel.
I watched the first Beastmaster. I think I watched the second one, but it was so horrible. I think I forgot about it.
The portal through time. The Beastmaster driving by, seeing the Beastmaster movie in movie theaters was just the ultimate. No, we need to turn this movie off. God.
That was pretty much a Conan ripoff, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And I don't mean the movie; I mean the book. Because I think there was a guy in the book who could do that.
Was it? I don't know.
Xena,
Okay.
yeah, that's another one.
Xena, Princess of.
I think it's
Xena.
the XENA.
Oh yeah, Xena. But Xena was good for its time, though.
I mean, it started out great originally, but then they really started sexing it up. The actresses a lot.
Oh yeah, they were playing off that whole lesbian
Huge.
relationship big time towards the end.
I mean, the original concept was that even lesbian was like, you're an adventurer. I want to go on adventures. Let's work together. I mean,
what guy
it's
didn't
like-
want to see her naked either? So
yeah.
at that time,
And Lucy Lawless, they really. I feel bad for Lucy Lawless because they really try to sex her up in that show.
you know what? She was pretty damn sexy in Ash versus Evil Dead. I don't care what you say. She aged really well.
She did. She did age really well. She's a good actress, but they keep. What I'm saying is, I'm sad what they kept on doing to her.
I tried watching Hercules recently, and I'm just like, how the fuck did I watch this shit?
Yeah, well, it was good for the time.
Yeah, I'm thinking
With
myself
the
sitting there going,
Eolus and everything.
I'm watching it, and I'm just like, how the hell did I sit through this show? It's just
Bruce-
awful.
Bruce Campbell was in that show too.
Italicus, yeah.
Italicus.
Yeah, he was good there because it was done by the same people that did Evil Dead, so Renaissance Studios. She was in Spartacus. Was she? Oh, that's right, she was.
She was the
Oh, yes. Callisto. Oh, yeah, I had a crush on her when I watched the show. Do you remember Callisto, Jeff?
a little bit, but it's been such a long time since I've seen the show.
There she is right there.
Yeah, there she is.
Yeah, I was like, oh, she's hot.
The knockoff Amazon warrior. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I just want to see her naked. That's all.
You and every other 14-year-old boy out there.
No, at that point I was not 14, so it's embarrassing enough to say. So
I was 26.
yeah, I was 42. Oh, no, 99. I was not 42. Thankfully, that would not be a Gen Xer if I was 42 in 1999.
That's all these good shows that had good premises and it ended up bad because of they want to sexualize the characters.
Well, I mean, that's what the trend was. towards the end of the 90s into the early 2000s.
Yeah, everyone was trying to follow Charmed.
It was just because it's sex sells. So what are you gonna do? Sex sells. So
Like even some space programs try to do that.
like what?
Farscape.
Eh.
Farscape had an interesting premise when it started, and then it just
Oh
went to sex.
wait. Was Farscape the one with the animals that was on the ship, or was I thinking of a different show?
You think it's something other than that? There was no
Like they were
real
like
animal.
little
The ship-
puppets or something.
No.
Okay.
Well, there was a
I'm thinking-
puppet in there. Even the ship was considered to be alive, but there was like one puppet.
Maybe I'm thinking of Farscape. I'm not sure because I remember it was one of these shows that were like kind of all shippy in space that I couldn't stand.
Wow, there's a lot of those.
Yeah, Farscape definitely had puppets. So that's
Yeah.
it's a show I couldn't stand. Yeah, Farscape. I was like, this is dumb. But yeah, you're right. I mean,
Yeah, TNA. That's it.
there you
Was it?
go.
There you go. See, they try to put sexy aliens in it.
This one over here is like, hi.
Imagine farting in one of those leather suits. Ugh. You just be sitting in it all day long.
Yeah, we're looking at the sex appeal. Jeff's like, imagine farting in one of those.
Like, as soon as you get that suit off, it's like just fucking just blows in your face. Ah!
It was a Jim Henson
Was it Jim
production.
Henson?
Yeah, that's why I had puppets in it. Because Jim Henson loved puppets.
Really seals it the
That's a flavor I could do without, my friend Rob. No. Hell no. Yeah, there was more shows along the line. What else was there? One show that actually didn't do the sex appeal was Stargate.
Yes. Fantastic
Stargate.
show. A really weird
fantastic
ending.
show, but they don't talk trash. Fantastic show that actually just stuck to weekly sci-fi stuff.
Yeah, in the couple of very first seasons, but then it went to a really weird direction when they didn't have any more ideas.
Well, I will say the first season, first couple episodes, they had a little bit of sexiness into it because with the naked Jaffa.
The very first episode was,
yeah.
I believe, HBO.
Showtime.
And there was definitely TNA, straight up TNA in that very first episode.
Yeah.
But then they went to mainstream where they got rid of it.
No, it's not MacGyver meets Parker Can't lose in space. No, it is not that. Yeah, they ran out of ideas. They actually did start kind of making Samantha Carter a little bit more, I guess, attractive as the seasons went on, I guess because of the sex appeal. But they didn't make it bad.
Yeah, not as bad, nowhere close.
But you want to see two shows right here on the screen here. Lex and Gene Roddenberry's Final Earth. You want to talk about sex appeal during the late 90s and the early... These are two shows I remember that were... What was that other one? I
remember hearing about Lex, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. Andromeda, that's a good one.
I could never get into Andromeda.
That's a Voyager ripoff, definitely.
Well, it's Gene Roddenberry's Star Trek when he lost control of Star Trek, pretty much.
Right.
They refer to it as Star Trek Andromeda most of the time. Most fans I've heard say Star Trek Andromeda.
I don't talk to those people, but I assume they say that about a lot of different shows.
Mm. Yeah, Lex was just basically all... I think this was around the same time as... was it Lex, or was it... Remember the show Jack of All Trades?
No.
You don't remember the Bruce Campbell show Jack of All Trades?
Nope. I do remember Bristol County Jr.
Yeah, the Jack of all trades had the best intro song ever. You have to listen to it sometime. But there was another. Was it Lex that was on the same time as Jack of all trades? I don't remember.
I
Oh
can, I
no,
can,
fucking Cleopatra 2525. That's the show. Fucking worst.
Oh my god, is that seriously a
show?
show?
Yes. Awful friggin' show that followed up after Jack of all trades.
So it's Charmed and Cleopatra 2525.
My God.
It's Space Charmed.
Space Charmed. What did it? He says, I like the drama a lot. They radically changed the cat girl for no reason and lost interest. Aw. Yeah, even Kill Raven's like, yeah, 25-25. Cleopatra was awful. What'd you think of...
Everybody watched it, apparently, except for me.
What'd you think of it, Rob? What'd you think of Cleopatra 25-25? I thought it was just a piece of garbage trash that was just there just to see titties on screen.
Look at that pose, the top middle picture.
It's like Charlie's Angels in space.
I could just imagine Gene Roddenberry and Lex like, make them sexier. More boobies. I wrote Star Trek.
Gene Roddenberry towards the end, well, I think the beginning of Star Trek was so old. I think he was almost dead anyway, so probably wouldn't even know what a boobie was. He liked it enough to keep watching. Yeah, you want to see every week if one of them would get naked, possibly. Maybe. I don't know. Go ahead, Jeff. Look up Cleopatra 25-25 and go watch that series. You'll love it.
I don't have to. I see it on the screen right now. I'm still disappointed.
The theme song in the year 2025. Okay, that's a great theme song. Perfect.
Sounds like
Do they actually have the theme song?
Oh.
No, okay. Let's see if they have the intro for this stupid show.
The clown villain was pretty cool, I thought. They had a clown villain. That haircut looks familiar in a lot of those. What'd you call them? Eye candy shows.
Mm-hmm. Eye candy
show.
Yeah,
that short haircut was familiar in all of them.
Yeah, pretty much. What is it that?
That might be good for their career.
None of them were. Yeah, none of them were in Farscape, so you're fine.
All right, good. It just looked like it because of like I said, the hairstyle.
That hairstyle is very common with a lot of sci-fi TV shows. You ever noticed that?
I mean, that's why I was pointing out.
Yeah, a lot of sci-fi TV shows, they always have the girl with that short-looking weird hairstyle.
It was that one and the hair with the bangs.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So.
I just picked up the Terminator role-playing game, actually, when I saw it on sale.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what it's all about. Hopefully
it's not about
shit show.
Is it about the past Terminator or the future Terminator?
I don't know yet.
No, do you play it like 1980s or you play in the year 2000?
No, knowing the game, and it's probably Terminator Dark Fate, so.
You think that's where they got the movie concept from? Was from playing that game?
No, the game came out after.
Oh.
Farscape is actually pretty good. I rated it below Babylon 5, but above most Star Trek. Ooh. That's some fighting words there. I mean, I don't know about that. All of that.
I mean, it depends on what he means by most Star Trek.
Well, I mean, STD would be below it, and I don't know. I would watch Enterprise over Babylon 5, to be honest. Hot take.
Over Farscape?
No, Babylon 5.
Babylon 5 wasn't too bad. The concept was a little weird at the very end. Was like Mars versus Earth versus Babylon 5.
Yeah, there's actually a Farscape role playing game. I think it came out during the D20 boom.
There's a lot of games that came out during the D20 boom.
Oh my God, is there a lot of games? Yeah.
But let's go
Howbeit,
back. Let's go back to this Terminator RPG.
there's the Farscape game. You can buy it for $10.
Go back to this Terminator role playing game.
Oh,
Oh, you can actually play. Hold on, wait. There's actually a Stargate RPG.
Yeah, we were actually gonna go play. We were gonna play that.
Oh,
Corey was going to run that for us, and then Steven was like, "No, I don't want to play that. I don't really know anything about Stargate, so no."
oh, that's sad.
Yeah, he said he couldn't get into it.
Was it the Jafar War or something like that?
It
The
took
villain from Aladdin, Jafar.
or what is it? What did the general always call it? He kept calling it the wrong name. I can't think of it. I don't know. He always pronounced it wrong, and I always laughed every time. Yeah, they had a Stargate. It was a D20 game. It came out during the boom.
I don't know if I would use a D20 system for Stargate, but it definitely looks like a. I would use the percentile, kind of like Palladium.
Well,
For Stargate.
Palladium's considered more D20 than percentile, though. When I'm referencing D20, I'm referencing like the main die of the system.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
Wizards of the Coast, Dungeons and Dragons 3.0 concept. So. Yeah, oh, so you want the Terminator game? Let's see. I don't know if it's on Drive-Thru RPG or not. Oh yeah, here's the campaign book. Yeah, Terminator, because I got the quick start a while ago.
So it is the 1980s. Okay, so the Terminator goes back and you get to save John Connor or yourself or something like that.
I don't know. I didn't read a lot about it.
Oh, but there's the future picture too. You can play as the Terminator.
Mm-hmm.
Get the glam hairstyle. What if you were a Terminator and your mission was to be an eye candy for a show to kill John Connor?
Babylon 5 requires patience, Jeff. Did you know that?
I enjoyed Babylon 5. I watched
Story actually has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Then things develop slowly, but the payoff on the character plot development is worth it.
Yeah, I thought it was very good. It was Vince that didn't like Babylon 5 over Star Trek.
No, I pick Star Trek over Babylon 5 any day.
Yeah. I liked...
No, Farscape's the one I can't stand. Babylon 5 is fine.
Babylon 5, I think it was based off of Deep Space Nine, correct? Whole, in a
No, I
way.
think you're thinking of Battlestar Galactica.
No, Babylon 5, where the Babylon 5 was a space station set in the middle of nowhere, neutral territory, where all the ambassadors could get together and talk to one another.
That totally does not scream Deep Space Nine. I have no idea what you're talking about, sir. Jeff. Well, you want to play some Terminator, the role-playing game?
Depends. Do we get to be eye candy and Terminators to kill John Connor?
You know what? You could be eye candy Terminator that gets to kill John Connor, but you have to wear.
So the Sarah Chronicles.
Yeah, you have to be like Summer Glau.
DS9 was a ripoff of Babylon 5.
It was.
Deep Space Nine was not a ripoff of Babylon 5.
Terminatrix, yeah.
Yeah, nice. That's what we're going to call it. The Terminatrix series.
We should do a co-op of Terminator on our channel. What's our next game?
All right.
I'll read it up and see how it works, and we'll do our own Terminator game and go back and have to kill John Connor with eye candy. Oh, Terminator with the large boobies, come here. Boom, boom, boom. All right. End of the series right there. Got him.
We have to do some slow motion movements and action scenes for no apparent reason out of nowhere.
We'll just go back when he's a 13-year-old boy and try to do what the T-1000 could not do. See, that was the mistake. The T-1000 should have came back with a girl with giant breasts. He would have been right into that and dead.
Oh, absolutely. Why didn't the T-1000 think about that?
I mean, the T-1000 could morph into anyone he wants to, but he morphs into a fat cop, and then Patrick, whatever his name is.
It was a fat security guard, not a fat cop.
Was he security? I thought he was a cop.
He was a security officer. It was over there at the.
Well, I'm Jeff.
facility.
I know the security guard. Okay.
The one where he stabs the guy in the eye for winning the coffee poker.
Whoa. That's the coffee poker. Is that a new criminal for her game?
You remember that scene?
Yes, I
Where
remember the scene.
Yeah, like,
Oh my God, Jeff. A new villain for Nightfall Bay, the coffee poker.
His superpower comes from coffee.
And he gets to poke you.
No, going back to the Terminator eye candy games, like they keep going after John Connor, but he keeps hiding in the closets. John Connor, we know you're in there. Leave me alone. I need to be alone in the bathroom for 5 minutes.
Leave me alone, Mom. I gotta go to the bathroom. God. Yeah, we could play Terminator. It's fine. I mean, I have that in the campaign book, so they have
John
a ton
Connor,
of books.
You're taking extra time in the shower. What's going on? It's the water.
Leave me
pressure,
alone. I want to smell clean. Son, I hear you extra scrubbing in there. I am not.
That's how he escapes every time. Just out into the bathroom or closet.
I don't think that's going to stop a Terminator. The Terminator's not going to be like, oh, okay, excuse me, I'll come back later. I see you're masturbating and walk away. I mean,
well, don't spell it out, Vince. You can't do that.
I could spell it out.
I mentioned that earlier. For a few seasons or 100%. I mean, yeah, but I mean, how many times have Babylon 5 copied from original, or Next Generation Star Trek?
Ding, ding, ding. Round one, fight. You're going to be fighting Jeff on because he loves Deep Space Nine. So let's watch this fight progress. Jeff swings.
Oh, I guarantee you, Killraven will win. I'm not as nerdy as I seem. Trust me.
Yeah, he's just a nerd, not nerdy.
I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be fun. We could play this.
So which one do you want to do? You want to do the future or the past?
Let me read the rules first to see what it does, and if it's the past, I definitely want to play the past. I love anything to do with the 80s, so.
Yeah, the past seems pretty cool.
I don't want to play the future. I don't have any desire to do this whole salvation gimmick.
We're kind of already doing that with the Broalition anyway.
You mean the Defenders of Humanity?
Yeah, the Broalition.
No, I know it's just nothing to argue. It's just an objective truth. I'm just teasing because Jeff loves Deep Space Nine. He'll die for Deep Space Nine. So every time we did something Star Trek, Jeff's like Deep Space Nine.
Aside from the emissary thing, it wasn't too bad. I liked the main premise of Deep Space Nine that I liked the most was the Dominion War. I wish that they would go back and actually go make a series alongside the Dominion War, because there was so much more to it, kind of like the Galactic Civil War from Star Wars. There was so much more to it than what you saw in the show.
Yeah. I wouldn't honestly be upset if they brought Deep Space Nine back.
I agree with that too.
Yes, Deep Space Nine gets really good after he shaves his head and becomes a badass. He goes from commander to captain.
Because becomes Hawk again. Um,
Did you say
no,
Hawk?
yeah, Hawk. That was his
Oh.
original character from a different show.
Yeah, oh, true, yeah. Hey, it's Rick.
Good evening.
Well, he wants to make sure you have your hood on, Jeff.
Right.
It's more than okay. Deep Space Nine rocks.
It does rock. But like Killraven said, only after Cisco shaved his head.
Before he shaves his head, it was just like, Cisco's like this big puss bag walking around on the station. Then he shaves his head. He's like, fuck you. Get out of my way. I'm a badass
Well, not
now.
necessarily. I would think that the good premises before the Dominion War, before he shaves his head, was the fact that they were exploring. They were trying to figure out new things. But then they discovered the wormhole aliens and start getting into like time loops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The one funniest thing about the entire show was they actually got Q to go into it, and instead of doing anything else, freaking Cisco just beats his head in.
I mean, when you want ratings, you bring Q in. So
He was on only one episode the entire season.
was it? The entire show was one episode?
He was only in one episode, and freaking Cisco clocked him one, and he shut him up.
So Space is like, yeah, she was fucking annoying. Oh man.
Hey, honey, look at the port. Whoops, I opened it.
could you step right there? Here, a little further back, just a little bit more. Gone. Spencer for Hire. Yeah, that's right. Spencer for Hire. That was a good show too.
That's when he became hot. But no, I think between what was her character's name? His the chief's wife's name? Kiko. I think between Kiko and Molly, those were the worst villains in the entire series. They were the unis or the Slimers of that universe.
I like how your point of reference is always uni, but
that was a horrible character. That was a horrible character.
If you listened when I interviewed Buzz Dixon, the reason why they added uni in was to get the girl factor into the show.
I know, but I could just imagine Molly be like,
Do you read this comic series, Chief O'Brien at Work?
No.
Oh, you have to read it.
I got to, though.
It's just basically him just standing here talking to himself most of the time and doing funny shit. I've been reading it on and off for a long time. It's very good. If anyone has a chance, ChiefO'BrienAtWork.com. Go there and enjoy that lovely series.
Put that tag on the show. ChiefO'Brien.com.
ChiefO'BrienAtWork.com. It's actually really good.
In the story of Deep Space Nine, he laments the time he spent on the Enterprise.
Well, I mean, yeah, he got to do more stuff when he was on Deep Space Nine instead of just being chief transporter.
I mean, that's what his whole character was. It's just being the chief teleporter.
Yes, the Brazilian D&D commercial was excellent. They did a good job doing it.
It was very good.
Let's see, the unpopular opinion, and Ernie Gygax gets testy with me when I tell him this. I don't care for the D&D cartoon, and uni sucks. The D&D cartoon was just cheesy, but it was like fun cheesy for the time. The Dungeon Master was a dick. He wasn't evil, he was just a dick.
He was an asshole.
Okay.
Hello, player.
Yeah. Hello, children. Can we go home today? No.
Fuck
when can
you.
We go home? When can we go home? After you do this one thing for me. Okay, we did it. Can we go home now? Maybe tomorrow.
The intro is awesome. I agree. But Dungeon Master, why are you in the bathroom?
No, Jesus Christ, Jeff. I just need 5 more minutes, children. This is really degraded now, this show. Wow, we've been streaming for an hour and 40 minutes, Jeff. Jeff doesn't seem impressed.
What?
I said we've been streaming for an hour and 40 minutes.
Oh, kick ass, dude.
Hey, Jason Chapman's here. Jason, what's going on, man? The cartoon had a big following in Brazil. I knew a girl from Brazil. She said they thought the DM was the devil. You know what? That would make sense because the guy was a dick and he kept screwing with them the whole time.
Children, I need you to go get me tissues and lotion.
Children, go to the store and pick me up the new Penthouse issue. Why? Don't worry about it. It's an adult thing. Yeah.
He just gets the kids to do his odd job for him. Kids, file my taxes for me.
Yeah, one horn spastic goat.
Oh,
That'd be something. That would be something like if Wizards of the Coast did the cartoon, Uni would be their thing that they would add in.
The main hero.
Oh yeah. Uni would be the main hero of the Wizards of the Coast cartoon.
And he would probably be in a wheelchair.
Unicorn in a wheelchair?
Yep.
Oh yeah. I mean, Uni was defeated by a rope. That should tell you anything. I mean, it's a rope. Uni can't climb. Oh, but I want Uni to come. No, leave him down there because he's fucking annoying is what the guy should have said.
I would give props to Snarf before I would give props to Uni.
No, Snarf was just as fucking annoying as Uni.
Snarf was yes. Oh, obviously it was a baby, but still. No.
Yeah. Dungeon Master would be a great villain for Phase Rip. Absolutely. And welcome, John. Wizard of the Coast is the Uni of tabletop roleplay.
No. Wizard of the Coast is the Uni in a wheelchair of the companies.
Snarfer was more than both of them. Snarf.
Yeah, but Snarf could do things. Snarf actually helped the team out, whereas Uni
What about He-Man's Orko? He was fucking annoying too. Fucking everything up. Every spell he messed up.
Today on He-Man, what'd you fuck up today, Orko? What the fuck's your problem, bro?
Oh, He-Man, I got this for you. Here's your magazine. Oh, I made it disappear.
Aren't I funny? Fuck you. Fucking He-Man just punts Orko across the universe.
Dun, 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 dun. Where did he go? I could see that happening. Just punt him to the next universe. Ugh.
He does. He does have a redemption arc.
In the comics, yeah.
Orko was Presto from D&D cartoon. Presto was annoying too. He's right. But
yeah, Presto.
I can't do that. I need 5 more minutes in the bathroom.
Stop it, Jeff.
Let me pull something out of my hat real quick.
Go on. Yeah.
Gotta be Ebel. Rebel.
Orko is Jar Jar. Yeah.
But people are saying that Jar Jar was a Sith.
Oh, will you stop with that stupid theory of him being a Sith?
It makes sense.
Oh, Misa gotta be a stupid Sith. No, it doesn't make any. No, he's not a Sith. He's too dumb to be a Sith.
He wants you to. Well, the one of the things about the Sith is they had to hide in plain sight. Well, Jar Jar definitely hide in plain sight.
John showing his age, Rocky Bullwinkle here. The rule of 2, yeah, that's true.
There's a few violations of that in Star Wars canon or
Disney canon.
No, not even Disney canon.
Where's the violation of the rule of 2?
So,
Didn't Palpatine want to change that rule?
Yeah, he wanted to get rid of it, but it made much more sense.
The dark side acolyte, maybe.
The
Oh
the
God.
this story is the only way that makes sense. Yeah, absolutely. He had to act like a fool in order to fool the Jedi.
No, I will not entertain that stupid theory.
You thought about it.
No.
Have you watched the scene where they're talking to the boss just before they go through the quote unquote planet's core?
Yeah.
You see Jar Jar. He's talking the same the boss is talking. Almost as like Jar Jar is telling the boss what to say. You're gonna have to rewatch that scene, dude.
I'm not entertaining the theory. That's why I'm quiet. Palpatine had Maul as an apprentice while still being an apprentice himself.
Yep.
Did he? Yeah, that is true. It was his secret apprentice.
But then he's like, no, he wasn't really. He was just some lame dude I was trying to get to kill the Jedi.
Yeah, he sucked. That's why he died and got chopped in half. Then came back as a spider.
then fixed up.
Remember who voted that kid?
That's true. Jar Jar
Yeah.
did get Palpatine to be voted in. He convinced Padme to vote against to vote for Palpatine, right?
Yeah, pretty much he did. He's like, oh, you should vote for him. Yeah. Stupid. I don't want to entertain Jar Jar. I wanted to forget about Jar Jar, to be honest.
You can't. Nope, you can't do it now. Yeah, even some of the jumps and leaps that he does is pretty amazing. There was a time. All right, so during the Battle of Naboo City,
you guys suck. Stop continuing to talk about this.
You see Jar Jar jump out the window the same time the Jedi's do. But then he's like, "Oh shit! I'm supposed to be incompetent, so I'll grab onto the wall real quick."
I guess only George Lucas would know if this theory was true or not, and he's probably never going to say it.
No, he's never going to. No, if he's not going to tell you that, hold on.
Not going to tell me to hold on. Okay. No other Gungan is shown doing anything close to the. Yeah.
If George Lucas is not going to tell you that Yoda's first name is Minch, then he's not going to tell you if Jar Jar's an actual Sith.
Are we going down the Star Wars conspiracy theory tunnel going on now? I mean,
we can start going back to Marvel.
The Marvel conspiracy theories? Did you hear back they were going to bring back Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Did they?
Yeah, there was something about that it's going to become canon and they're going to bring the show back.
I think they should make a show called Code Blue.
You're going to make me look this up. What's Code Blue?
You'll have to look it up.
While I'm looking it up, why don't you tell me what it is? I'm writing it in now.
It's a team of normal people that go fight supervillains. Kind of like the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
And they have, here's their team right here.
There's your wheelchair.
There's your diversity person right there in a wheelchair. What's he smoking a cigar? So it was a bunch of police that voted against superheroes?
Against super villains.
Oh, villains, excuse me, super villains?
Yes. And I don't think they lasted all that long.
Also wondering where he's from being a competent.
Damage Control. I think Damage Control DC, right?
Yeah, I don't remember honestly. No, wait. Yeah. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know what that was exactly. They sometimes help Spider-Man.
Rick, yeah, they'll probably mangle the reboot.
The boring version of the boy.
Yeah, pretty much. 100%.
Oh my God! So many people hated that the actor. They chased after the actor and wanted. He almost killed himself. It was so bad.
Yeah, that was
That
sad.
that is sad. I mean, the guy's just playing a part, being and this is what he's told by the director. He's just doing what he's told,
Well, it's like the
and he's
kid from the
yeah.
kid who played Godfrey will no longer act because of how much hate the character got.
Godfrey.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
off
talking
of Game
about
of
Game of
Thrones.
Thrones. Yeah, okay. It
Yeah,
took me a second. But also the kid from
Joffrey. Excuse me.
yeah, Joffrey. That's why I was like, what do you? Uh, that's your new name. You're Joffrey now.
No,
Okay,
I'm not.
Joffrey. Uh, so did the little kid from the first Star Wars. That he almost got. People just railed on him constantly
Him
too.
and the guy who played John Connor in T2.
Oh, Ed Furlong.
Yeah.
That's because Ed
It,
Furlong was a shitty actor.
well, it was the fact. I mean, there wasn't really internet back then. I mean, there was, but not like to the degree it is now. But
Hold on,
when
Mom. I would have gone on the internet 5 hours later.
no,
Yeah,
I
go
mean
ahead.
he was bullied in school. He ended up
Ed
fucking with
Furlong
him.
was?
Yeah, and same with the guy, the kid who played Anakin.
There's only one other movie I remember Ed Furlong in. It was actually kind of an interesting concept, the
I never
virtual
saw the
reality one.
Guardians, um, but yeah, that's a Russian ripoff of the Avengers, which Marvel already has a knockoff of the Avengers for Russia anyway.
What do they have?
I think it's called the Red Guard.
Is it the Red Guard DC?
No, well, I mean it has some historical implications. So the Red Guard Marvel.
Oh, that's right. Ed Furlong was in History X. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, he played the kid, didn't he?
Yeah. Let's see. Let me go back to the 90s. There's only one movie I really remember him in. It
So
was
yeah,
actually
that that
Brain
Crimson
Scan.
Dynamo, Black Star, Grizzly, and the Red Guardian.
Do you remember this movie, Jeff? Brain Scan?
No, never seen it. I've seen the picture of it, but it looked boring. Winter Guard. All right, that's it. Winter Guard.
Yeah, Winter Guard. Yeah, Brain Scan was like a virtual reality game that he played, but actually it turned out to be he was actually killing people in real life. And there was like a demon controlling it or something, or virtual demon. That was the only other movie I remember him in ever being in, other than History X.
So pretty much a rip off of Lawnmower Man.
No, it wasn't even close to Lawnmower Man, to be honest. Not that Lawnmower Man was that great, but I don't know.
Soviet super soldiers. Yeah, essentially. I mean, like I said, they're eventually the Marvel rip off of the the Avengers.
Yeah, we kind of just touched upon that a little before. I could never get into Andromeda.
I mean, it made sense that they were using robots in that show. I was
What,
like, why didn't they
Andromeda?
use more robots in Star Trek?
I don't think Gene Roddenberry, when he came up with the concept, thought that most people would be doing robots, because I think everything in that time frame was everybody with robots. So remember, the
I mean,
'60s pictured everything with robots.
well,
So
that's the whole Flash Gordon concept that everything futuristic had to at least have one robot in it.
yeah, Buck Rogers too.
Buck Rogers, yeah.
That fucking annoying robot, Twinkie.
Beep, beep, beep,
Beep,
beep.
beep, 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 beep. How can I fuck up things today? Beep, 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 beep. Tell me the truth, Jeff. How much did you want to punt that robot?
I would have hit its off switch a long time ago. Beep, 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 beep. What are you doing in the bathroom, Rogers?
Stop it. Especially the scenes when Aaron Gray was about to get naked. He'd be like, "Beep, beep, beep, beep." It's like, you fucking robot, get out of here.
No way, you annoying piece of shit.
Buck Rogers is trying to get some action, and you come walking in the room. How can I cock block you?
Cock block mode activated. B.
I swear to God, that dude like sensed anything from like across the galaxy. Oh, my lord.
I would like to think
Hated him.
of that little robot being like a whole across the galaxy, and Buck's about to get some, and he's like, "I teleported." Yes, I can.
Yeah, I mean, literally, he's in the bathroom. 5 more minutes, through the door. It's like, dude, can I get some alone time? No.
C-3PO's annoying kid brother.
Yeah. Yeah, C-3PO's the annoying kid. I don't even know. I think 3PO would have punted him across the room. Jeez.
Oh yeah, I could. Well, I don't say C-3PO would punt him, but I definitely agree that C-3PO would tell him to shut the fuck up.
I swear, you must shut your fucking mouth up, is what he would say. Like,
well, according to George Lucas, R2D2 would cuss all the time. That's why they had to make him beeps and boops.
yeah, that is true. He did say that. But, all right, we'll be streaming for 2 hours. Might be time to head out, Jeff.
All right.
I know you said you had some places to go tonight.
I did.
So, you did. You told me you needed some alone time in the bathroom.
B. Fuck off, robot!
All right, folks. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like the video here as well. And tell us what you think. Leave some comments. Don't forget to go to the polls on the community channel. We have a bunch of polls up. There's a big story that's been going on. And we want you to vote for destroying the old lady with the pendant that Jeff put up.
No, you want that.
I want that, yes. I want everyone to be a dick. Every time I want people to pick the dick method on that. So, your show was pretty good. Let's see here. Rick is saying, I thought the show was pretty good, but the last season was a bunch of crap. They fired the writer and went stupid. They released I was down with COVID. Ooh.
Oh, while he was down COVID, he was watching it.
Oh, got it. I got it. All right, we're going to head out. Thank you for watching, everybody. Have a good night. We'll see you next week, next Wednesday again at 5 o'clock-ish. So keep it original, keep it old school. Good night. God bless. And don't forget, there's no drama, no clickbait, all gaming here on this channel. Good night, everybody.